information.
Now, you never went to college. You were employed with BNN right out of high school.
Relevance?
Strictly foundational, Your Honor.
She's just giving background information. So, no objection.
So to college, is that correct?
No, I got the entry-level position right out of high school and decided it was a much better opportunity for myself.
And you've never worked in front of a camera, have you?
No, I don't like to be in front of cameras. I'd much rather be behind them.
So it would be fair to say that you've never had to make a judgment call on the scene of a breaking news story, is that correct?
Never on the scene, but I make judgment calls all the time in my line of work. Part of my job is to decide whether programs go on the air or not, and that's always a judgment call.
So to answer my question, you've never made a judgment call on the scene of a breaking news story, yes or no?
No, never on the scene.
But you're familiar with Reagan Thomas, who had to make a judgment call that evening, correct?
Yes, I am.
And you're also familiar with Kit Berkshire, right? She's your boss.
Yes, she's the president and CEO of United.
And you've worked with her a few times, correct?
Yes, on more than 5 occasions.
And on those 5 occasions, you've called her smart, wise, and cautious, is that correct?
Yes, prior to the broadcast that night, she had always been smart, wise, and cautious.
In fact, you said that she was conservative with reporting, is that correct?
Yes, she had always shown herself to be. I don't know what happened.
Nevertheless, you've had a few professional discrepancies with her, haven't you?
Yes, that's always going to happen in my line of work.
As to whether or not to run a story, is that right?
Yes.
And in these instances, you usually found Kit Berkshire to be right, didn't you?
Yes, but I should mention that she's also my boss.
But to answer my question, yes, you
Yes.
found her to usually be right.
Yes, my boss was always right.
And in this case, your opinion and Kit Berkshire's opinion didn't quite jive on whether to run this report or not, correct?
Apparently we had different opinions on it, yes.
So you didn't agree with her as to whether or not to run the story, right?
No, I told him not to run the story. She obviously said to run it.
But it was after yet another professional disagreement that you were moved to Anchorage, Alaska, is that correct?
Yes. Yes, it was after this broadcast that I was moved.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Redirect.
No redirect, Your Honor.
Step down. Thank you.